Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this video, we're going to be looking at some beginner level takedowns. So we're going to look at the basic double leg takedown as well as how to grab only one of those legs. So check it out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, Alex is going to demonstrate how you want to change your level. All right, so there's two things for a good takedown. If you're just starting out in Jiu-Jitsu and you don't have any wrestling background, sometimes it might be difficult for you to shoot a proper double leg, say. So the first thing I want Alex to show is the level change, right? So notice how if we were to start off in a match, there's gonna be two types of opponent, right? Me as the opponent, I could be like more of a straight up style like this. Maybe I'm coming from a judo background, or maybe I'm just a straight out beginner and I don't have any stance just yet. Sometimes I'll have a square stance, sometimes I'll have left in front, or right lead here, but Alex wants to get at a lower level because he wants to shoot to the legs, right? He's not shooting to the upper body clinch. So notice how now he's gonna duck his legs and always bring his shoulders and arms at the same length, or I should say same level as my hips and my legs, all right? In this case, my knees, because that's what he's gonna be grabbing for the double leg, right? That's the first rule, always level change. So that way there, you don't just dive in straight down as such for the double leg, because that is a common mistake. That's very easy for me to stop him if he does so. And the second thing is the distance. All right, so he wants to ensure that he has the proper distance. So for example, if I were super far away from Alex and I decided to shoot here, whether I level change or not, it's super easy for him to see it coming, to move his feet out of the way from here and post on my shoulder, stop me, or maybe even like if it was self-defense, if I drop to a double leg here, boom, look, knee to the face. Or if I dropped and I missed the legs here and I don't have the proper knee down, look, he's just gonna pull my shoulders so my hands touch the mat and spin to the back, right from here. Super easy to do. So you wanna try to prevent those things. That way there, that doesn't happen to you, okay? So now let's go back to the proper way of doing that double leg. So what Alex wants to do is always check. And one good trick sometimes, what you want to do as well for practice purposes, all right, is always use your extension of your arm as such, maybe to the head here. Sometimes we do this for real, or other times just for practice. If we're straight up, I'll just post my hands. I'll teach the kids sometimes to just post their hands on the chest like this. And once the hand reaches here, that would be a correct basic distance for your level change so you can shoot for the legs, okay? So eventually you don't need that gauge anymore, but it's just for practicing. This video is for beginners. So now, once he has that proper level, he's gonna go in, shoot to the legs, and look, he wants to ensure that the lead knee drops between my legs onto the mat, right? A very common mistake when people start out is they'll drop the back knee and keep the lead knee up as such, right? Now he's got no posture. Now he's got no base behind him. That back leg is already touching the mat with that knee, so he's got nothing to push off. So what he wants to do is lead knee onto the mat and back knee up towards the ceiling. See, it's posted. This is what's gonna help him with that drive where when he shoots and he's ready to take me down, all he needs to do, sometimes from that distance, and other times he's gonna do what we call a re-step by just reposting that foot and pushing with his shoulder onto the hip, making sure to trap the legs with a monkey grip, and now pulling the legs towards him and driving my hips back to the mat from here. So let's look at it one more time. Watch the level change here. One, grabs the legs, make sure that knee is up, and the head is nice and tight. I'll show you in a second why we want the head here at the hip nice and tight. Now he drives with that foot and watch, boom. And that is the double leg takedown. Now looking at the same technique now, sometimes you'll land inside somebody's guard, right? It's not the end of the world, right? But the only thing you want to make sure though is when you shoot that you don't land into a improper posture. This is what I mean. If he shoots a double leg, right, and he's sloppy with this and his head is off the hip, for example, do it wrong, boom. Look, it's super easy for me to bring this hand in and drive him back up to his feet with a guillotine choke, for example, right? That could be one example in a street fight. The other thing here, if he takes me down and he lands inside the closed guard, we'll just do it in this direction here, Alex. And now once I lose my balance, watch this. As he shoots in, as he lands into my guard, now he has no posture. I'll just simply grab a hold of his jacket and look, from the same thing, go back to a guillotine choke, for example. So these are things you want to prevent. Okay, so let's go back to that double leg. And from here, what we're gonna do next is jump right over those legs. Okay, so watch how he does the double. One, and as soon as I fall, jumps right over with the head on the outside, still controlling my legs. And now from there, he's past the guard. So now we'll do it from this angle so you guys can see. Watch when he shoots the double. 1, drives down, and look, jumps right over the knees. And now he's already set past the guard. Now another variation we can use, as he shoots the double, traps my legs. Now look, from here, what he wants to do is bring his legs up, toes on the mat, and look, bring his knee across, shuffle me away, and now post and do a jump over into the side control, and then here, he's got the top position. So one more time, he shoots the double, boom, controls the legs, and watch. He's gonna bring one leg over, move my legs to the opposite direction, and now he's cleared that guard, so he can jump it over and get top position. All right, so sometimes you're gonna shoot in, but instead of grabbing both legs, you're only gonna shoot in and grab the lead leg. All right, so this is a variation of a single leg, but it's not necessarily running the pipe. All you're gonna do is just drive your body weight to make the person fall where there's no posted leg. So now he's gonna do the same level change, grab that lead knee and just hug, right? He's just trapping that leg so I don't sprawl it. When I use a sprawl, mainly if I'm a good sprawler, my lead leg is gonna escape first, right? So by trapping it now, it's harder for me to escape by using that defense. So what he wants to do here, because the head is on the outside for that single, all he's gonna do is lower his right hand behind my Achilles, right here to trap my heel on the mat so I can't move my foot, and drive the weight down, and look, boom, into a takedown. So let's look at this technique once again. Very simple technique for beginners. He shoots in and traps that leg. Just hug it, look, strong koala grip, right? Now I can't escape this leg, but I might start to push the head and watch my foot as it rolls back, boom, and now I'm out. So what Alex wants to do, the moment he hugs that leg, the quadricep and my knee is glued to his chest. He's preventing any guillotine attempts. His right hand's gonna trap the ankle, boom. So now I can't do that escape, drive the weight, and make me lose that balance so he can take me down. All right, guys, so there you have it. Some very basic takedown techniques you can use as a beginner, as a white belt, if you're starting out in Jiu-Jitsu. As a matter of fact, even for advanced level practitioners, these techniques are very effective. Guys, hope you enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you
in the next video.
Take care.